The Detroit Lions made a move for Zadarius Smith earlier this morning, and we are excited about it, super stoked. And the Detroit Lions need another pass rusher, but at least we got one. Consider this the Marcus Davenport replacement. And we all think that the Detroit Lions have another move within them and that they are going to do it. I think that they are. We've been talking a lot about who could be a Detroit Lion. Now, I did see reports about Carl Granderson, and I did make a video about him the other day. I was unaware of this information, so this would be tough, but if anybody knows the guy, it's Dan Campbell. Carl Granderson was arrested his rookie year. He spent 6 months in jail for inappropriate touching. So Dan Campbell and Aaron Glenn were there. So if the Lions are truly in play for Carl Granderson, then they are very familiar with this character. It's going to be tough to see how they could bring him in with that history. Actually being arrested and serving jail time, which is something that I don't think any Detroit Lion has done. But the reason I brought up one more move and who could it be is we've also talked about Azeez Ojulari. And this is coming from Diana Rossini just a few minutes ago. Says teams are still trying to see what the Giants are going to do with Azeez Ojulari. New York is looking for a high fifth rounder or a late fourth rounder per source. Well. If the Giants decide to keep him, Ojulari becomes a free agent at the end of the season. Well, you said a high fifth or a late fourth. So we've got a late fourth for sure. We don't have a fifth round pick. So that means that if the Detroit Lions, we only have the Detroit Lions currently. Oh, okay. Tankathon updated. Shout out to Tankathon. Okay. Yeah. Tankathon updated. It was not like this morning. At least I don't think it was. Yeah, we didn't have 2 fourth round picks. Did we? I don't know. Either way, we got 2. We got 2 fourth round picks. And they're going to be late because we are going to be playing well into the playoffs. Azeez Ojulari is a guy that I think the Detroit Lions could bring. We looked at his contract. We looked at his production. As a matter of fact, he got a couple sacks just a little while ago. We looked at this guy is cheap. He was a second-round pick. He's at the end of his rookie deal. He will be nothing for the Detroit Lions. And a fourth rounder, a high 5 or a late fourth. We have 2 of them. 2 fourths. This is a deal right here. Truly expect, if this is what they're offering, then we 100% can make this happen. Azeez, the thing about it is, and so here's the deal. Here's the deal. Brad, cook this up, bro. Let's go back to Marshawn Lattimore real quick. So Marshawn Lattimore was dealt for a third and some other compensation. Washington came in at kind of the last minute, was able to offer the most. And the Detroit Lions, I do believe now, was in play. They were in play because Washington came in at the last minute and they offered a third-round pick. The Lions don't have one for this coming season. So that's what I think happened there. Now, as far as Azeez, I think this happens. I mean, if you're talking about we get Zadarius Smith under contract for this year, next year. Azeez, we can sign him to a 1-2 year deal. If we can keep him, though. So here's what I think. Brad is not going to trade away for a loaner. This is not Matt Patricia. We're not going to do an Everson Griffin thing. He's not going to do that. So if he trades for Azeez, that means that we're going to pick up and extend Aiden's. We're going to extend him. He's done. We got to decide what we're going to do with Kirby. I could see him giving Azeez an extension, not too much, maybe, I don't know, because Azeez is balling. And then you have to figure out how he's going to finish the year. So I think this is a guy. I think this could be the guy, man, that we see in just a few hours. But we'll be live at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I want to say something. Y'all are very critical of me, just like I'm very critical of the Detroit Lions. Aaron Glenn, Brad Holmes. If I make a typo, you guys correct me. If I say something wrong, you guys are sure to correct me. I used to be that way too. And then I started doing YouTube and realized how much of a pain in the butt, how irritating it was. But at least I know that you guys are listening to me. And to the people in the back, I need you to listen a little bit more. What I've been saying is, when I made my Marshawn Lattimore video, is that I would not be happy if you listen to what I've been saying, multiple videos. And if I misspeak, then I misspeak. That's what that is. For the people in the back, if you listen to my videos, when we had Hutch, we needed another guy. When we lost Hutch, we needed 2 guys. What I said about Marshawn Lattimore is if we traded for Marshawn Lattimore, knowing that we needed some help on the edge, even with Zadarius Smith, then I would be upset. Okay? Let me be very clear for the people in the back. At this point, Zadarius Smith, happy with. If we trade for any other position outside of the pass rusher position, and we don't address the pass rusher position, I will be upset. I will be irritated. If we get almost anybody, literally anybody on the defensive line, specifically the edge rush, I will be happy. Okay? I hope that clears it up. And last but not least, okay? I try to read and stay in the comment section. It's getting harder and harder for me to respond because it's so many, and which is great. Keep up the good work. But there is nothing worse than this right here. I love this. I love this. See, that's the thing that YouTube is funny about. It's a lot of people, bro, both in real life, on the platform, that will stab you in your back. Listen, I would appreciate if you got a take on me, say it. Don't be in my chat. Don't be in my comment section, and you really ain't saying how you feel. Because guess what? I'm going to tell you how I feel, right? So give me that respect in return. Who am I talking to right now? Everybody who falls in this category. Shout out to MIB Reviews. Now, this guy has been in my live streams, chopping it up like we cool. And then he go and say this. Speaking of me, he's toxic. It's sad. He needs to read the DBH book and learn how to not be toxic. It's going to cost him greatly in the future with sponsors and potential partnerships. He ought to identify as a woman because I don't think I've ever seen him happy. Well, first of all, that's disrespectful to women because I've seen quite a few women happy. Secondly, you haven't seen me happy. I'm happy right now. But that comment, bruh, that will get you straight put out of here. If you ever compare me to a woman, you will never be seen on this channel again, okay? So I gave you a chance to respond, and then after that, you're gone. So if you want to come back, I suggest you make another account and you come back that way. I'm telling y'all right now, bro, I try not to get like this, but if you ever, I have never, ever told any guy, I've never done that to y'all. I've never made it personal. This is always about the team. So with that being said, now you know. Now I can make it real easy and stay out of my comment section, not care anything about what y'all saying. Make videos. Don't even heart your comments. Trust me, those guys are out there. Some of them are pretty big too. Don't do nothing with the comment section. Y'all make me who I am. So I try to engage as much as I physically can. This right here will not tolerate. So if you got something to say, you say it, bro. Don't be in my comment section. Do not be in my chat like we cool. Because this here, if this is how you really feel, you don't belong. We not cool. All right? So anyway, this is funny. Y'all say I'm emotional. All this. Of course I am. I'm a human being who puts their opinion on the internet. Yeah, it gets tough, but I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going. If I was leaving, I would have been going. Trust me. This is not the, it got way worse than this. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there, bro. I don't play around with this stuff. I don't play around. That's disrespectful to me. That's disrespectful to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? No. I don't play around with that. I know who I am. I'm very secure in my manhood. But one thing about a secure man is we don't tolerate disrespect, bro. That's 100. 100. We don't play around with disrespect. It's not a thing. It is not a thing. We risk it all for respect. So anyway, just had to put that out there. I'm gonna go ahead and I ain't want to take it there, but I'm taking it there because I want to let y'all know. All right. You say anything related to me being feminine, you're done. That's it. All right. Anyway, because I'm anything but trust and believe. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. And maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I keep that to myself. Let me know what you think in the comments below about Azeez, Ojulari, and should Brad Holmes pull the trigger. And as always, go Lions. Take care of yourself and each other.